I'm giving away more than $1,700 worth of prizes. First place is a $1,000 electric skateboard, second place is a $500 electric scooter, and third place is a $200 high-speed full-face helmet. Be a subscriber and make a comment down below between September and November of 2024. May the odds be ever in your favor. As someone who films all kinds of personal electric vehicles, I use action cameras daily. I'm due for an upgrade. Today, Insta360 just announced their latest AI-powered action cam. I'm here to highlight some of the features that convinced me to jump ship to Insta360 and why I'm ditching the GoPro for the Ace Pro 2. And one last feature that I really like about the GoPro that no one else has that will make me miss the GoPro. First is the low light performance of the Ace Pro 2. Very often I need to film LED lights that glow in the dark, and GoPro is insanely bad at it. Everything from the footage is too dark and grainy, so I'm really looking forward to an action cam that can actually handle a decent level of performance in the dark. Second is distortion. I hated how much distortion there is on the GoPro. You can see a lot of distortion. It's really disorienting, and I can't use this type of footage in a lot of situations. So the Ace Pro 2 supposedly fixes all of that through AI, all that distortion, and potentially increases more use cases for my footage. Wind guard. I film a lot from my helmet and extension sticks for my skateboards and motorcycles. The wind noise even with noise reduction. The wind noise even with the noise reduction on GoPros is really bad. This integrated wind guard supposedly can mitigate a substantial amount of wind noises and include more engine sound of the vehicle that you're on, and it should make my videos much more engaging. Next is overheating. My GoPro dies from overheating in an 80-degree room in less than 20 minutes. Sometimes even 10 minutes. So my setup for the GoPro, whenever I'm using it indoors, is literally putting a fan, like a Vornado fan, right behind it, and it gets really annoying. So because the Ace Pro 2 has a larger body, it dissipates heat much better. Reviewers have reported no overheating in situations where DJI Action Pro actually died from the heat. Reviewers have reported no overheating situations at all at room temperature, so I'm really excited about that. My GoPros, it's literally unusable indoors. They just die in 10 to 15 minutes. The next is dual track vlogging. Being able to record separate engine sounds and voices from your microphone is super important. I've started doing a lot of vlog style videos, incorporating more of that into my reviews. Having cleaner voices and having that channel be separate from the GoPro, which also records engine sound, is 100% important, because if I want my voices to be clear, no one can hear the engine sound, and if they want to hear the engine sound, then my voices won't be clear. So this is a super big plus for those who use the GoPro to go on their motorcycles or e-bikes or whatever it is. Next is data on the screen for other people to see. My GoPro has a GPS module, but it never works correctly. Whenever I'm staying still, it says I'm going at 13 miles per hour. It seems to be never able to connect to a satellite for some reason. Here are some of my reservations about switching to the Ace Pro 2 rather than the DJI Action 5. The number one is battery life. So my GoPro dies within 40 minutes of recording a 4K video, which is way too short for longer trips. So when it comes to battery life, DJI Action 5 is actually much better. It can record 3 hours, while the Ace Pro 2 is at an hour and 30 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes is miles ahead of 40 minutes of my GoPro, but still, like the DJI Action 5 at 3 hours. I don't think I'm ever going to do like a 3-hour trip without stopping at all. So I think it's good, but it's too good. So I don't need it to be at 3 hours. I think Ace Pro 2 at 1 hour and 30 minutes of recording 4K images is plenty good. When it comes to audio, the Ace Pro 2 has this dual track thing that we just talked about. However, DJI has their Osmo audio system, in which you can use some of the best AI microphones in the industry, and the AI actually removes a lot of the wind noises and a lot of noise cancellation and noise isolation technology. The microphone is actually super good, and you can actually link 2 of the DJI Osmo audio microphones without using the central unit that connects them, and you can connect them directly to the DJI Action 5, and that's one of the most amazing things about it. So I'm kind of on the fence, but if I can find a good enough microphone to connect directly to Ace Pro 2, that's fine too, right? Lastly, one thing that I have a really hard time letting go is the GoPro cloud service. It's only $50 a year, and you can upload an unlimited amount of videos into the cloud, but that's not even the good part. The good part is the GoPro automatically uploads everything while it's charging. So when I get home, I just plug in the GoPro to get it recharged, and while it's recharging, it uploads everything that I filmed. It uploads everything that I just filmed in its original quality into the GoPro cloud, and once it's there, the local files gets automatically deleted to free up space, so that next time when I go out, I know that there is free space inside of my GoPro, and whenever I need to use the footage, because I have gigabit internet, I can just download everything that I just recorded in seconds. This is one of the most convenient things about the GoPro that I really do enjoy. I don't have to take out the SD card, I don't have to plug into my computer and go through this whole transfer thing, put it into a file. No, like I go home, I just plug in my GoPro, it gets charged, it gets free, the spaces gets freed up, and it gets backed up into a cloud. It is the most convenient thing ever. And this is something that I'm slightly still kind of have reservation about, because I know that DJI and Insta360 don't have this type of service. So yeah, I'm gonna look a little bit more into it, but right now my eyes are set on the Ace Pro 2, and I'm going to upgrade to that. And in addition to upgrading that, I might also get the DJI Action 5 as well, and so I can do some side-to-side comparisons to make sure, because usually what I need is 2 different GoPros. One is the one that I use in my hand, another one for my helmet, and it's good for me to do some side-to-side comparison. Once I am committed to an ecosystem, I'll need 2 cameras. So I think doing some side-to-side comparisons and finally deciding on one so I can buy 2 or 3 of them for my filming system, for my filming setup. Yeah, so if you're interested in knowing how the Ace Pro 2 is compared to the DJI 5, let me know down below, and I'm here to make more videos on that. Thank you, and have a good day. I'm giving away more than $1,700 worth of prizes. First place is a $1,000 electric skateboard, second place is a $500 electric scooter, and third place is a $200 high-speed full-face helmet. Be a subscriber and make a comment down below between September and November of 2024. May the odds be ever in your favor.